All right, we are solving word problem using a system of linear equations of the form ax plus by plus equals c, I think is what it said. Yeah, just kind of cut it off there. All right, so it's a system of equations. 1 month, Kayla rented 2 movies and 12 video games for a total of $83. The next month, she rented 5 movies and 3 video games for a total of $32. Find the rental cost for each movie and each video game. All right. First of all, 1 month, Kayla rented 2 movies and 12 video games for $83. The next month, she rented 5 movies and 3 video games for a total of $32. So, I got 2 equations here. My yellow one and my pink one. Now, they want to know, find the rental cost for each movie and each video game. I am going to make movies my X and video games my Y. I suppose you could use M and V if you want, but it says she rented 2 movies, so that would be 2 X's, and so plus 12 video games, so 12 Y's, for a total means to add up, of $83. So there you go. There's my first equation. Then you got over here, she rented 5 movies, so 5 movies at X dollar per movie, plus 3 video games, so 3 times Y dollars per video game. And that is for a total of $32. $32. And of course, the word and right here does tell you to add, but so does the word total, whichever way you want to look at it. So here's my 2 equations. Now, I have to solve this system, and you can either do it by substitution or elimination by addition. However, neither one of those equations is very easy to solve it for either its X or its Y. I'm looking at it, I'm like, ugh, I'm going to create fractions trying to use substitution. Forget that. So I'm just going to use the elimination by addition method. Okay. Sorry about that. All right, so what I'm going to do is, hang on a second. I just wanted to get rid of all the color because I need to put more color in there. And if I got too much color on top of color, it gets really confusing. All right, so I still have, this is still my yellow equation, okay? And this is still my pink equation. And you can either cancel out your X's or your Y's. It is easier to cancel out my Y's because right now, I have in the pink equation a 3y. If I take my pink equation here and multiply it times a -4, and of course I have to multiply the whole equation, so I have to distribute -4 to the 5x, -4 to the 3y, and a -4 to the 32. But when I multiply it times the 3y, I'm going to get a -12y, which would then cancel out the positive 12y from the yellow equation. And that's where the elimination will happen. But I have to make sure I fix the whole equation. So let's distribute. -4 times 5x makes that a -20x. -4 times a plus 3y, there's the -12y. Copy down the equal sign. -4 times positive 32 is going to be a -128. Now, The yellow equation, I am not going to mess with it at all. I'm just going to leave it as is. I'm just going to work on my copying skills right here and copy it down exactly as I see it. Draw my line, and here is where the elimination is going to happen. The plus 12y and the minus 12y are going to cancel out. You're going to combine the 2x and the negative 20. That's going to be negative 18x. Your equal sign still separates the left from the right. And then I'm going to combine my negative 80, or my positive 83 and my negative 128. That's going to be a negative 45. Hang on a sec. Yep, not sure why I was doubting myself. And now at this point, I'm going to solve for x. So I'm going to divide off the negative 18 so that that cancels, just leaving me with x. But I got to divide this side by negative 18. So I'm going to have x on the left, and what do they want me to do? Oh, we're doing money here. Okay, so since we're doing money, we need a numerical answer. So I'm going to grab my calculator. It's a negative divided by a negative, so that's at least going to be positive. And 45 divided by 18 comes out to be 2.5. So that tells me x, remember x up here, x was the number of movies, right? So my movies are going to cost $2.50. So let me go back to here. I'm going to type in 2.5, $2.50. And then they want to know what's the rental cost for each video. So each video, in order to solve for y, you're going to have to take this answer for x, and you're going to have to go back to either the yellow equation or the pink equation and plug that value into x. It doesn't matter which one. It'll work in both. But I'm going to use the pink one because the numbers are smaller. Less math, okay? So this is going to be 5 times x, and x is the 2.5, plus 3y equals 32. 5 times 2.5 is 12.5, plus 3y equals 32. I am then going to subtract the 12.5 from both sides. So that cancels. I get 3y is equal to 19.5. And then I'm going to divide by 3. So y, which is the video games, is going to equal 6.5. So my video games are going to be $6.50. So let me just go back here real quick and type in 6.5 and hit check. And it should be right. And there you go. All right, hope that helps you.